Okay, so I mean, it's a mobile season right now. Everybody is just, in tears. You can see I'm all wearing black, black, black. I mean, we're mourning, but at the same time, we're still celebrating. Why am I saying this? Because we mourn the fact that he was killed and buried like a fowl, like a chicken, like one goat that just died and they just dumped him in the ground. That's why we mourn. And of course, because he's a young boy, 27 is just too young to die. But then again, we celebrate with him because he was already dead at least 2 years before he actually died or was killed. You know what it means for people to threaten you for 2 years? You're looking above your shoulder, you're scared, and all that. You get. So, why am I saying this? It reminds me of when I used to chase a career as a musician way back when I started. I mean, every one of us who thrived in the industry probably started from church, and I did, like I did. I mean, from Anglican, I went to Pentecostal, and that's where I am now. So basically, what I'm going to say is, my observation is that the desperation in the industry is too much, especially with young ones wanting to become stars. Because when I was pursuing this thing, I knew that God needed me for another assignment. Because when you chase a particular thing for so long and you're not getting it, it's simple logic for you to know that God wants you to use that particular gift again He has blessed you with for another purpose. Like me now, I know saying a gospel God say make I can't do, but because of the fame and fortune that we see on TV, the fake life, I was seriously pursuing. You understand? Becoming the next big thing. I was thinking I was going to be the whiz kid of that time, but it didn't work that way. Yeah. Now, did I see people who called me to say, let's go somewhere, let's go do some things, don't worry, your film will come up quick? Yes, if you care to know. I actually went outside Lagos with someone who said we're going to do prayers somewhere. But guess what? When we got there, it wasn't prayers. Oh. Because if it was prayers, I won't meet somebody that has Okmo Ifa and things coming to tell me different things just on the floor, coming to tell me that they will help my career fly. That was the promise I got. And they said I needed to provide social amount and all that, this, there. So I said, let me quickly come back to Lagos and get the money. That was the goodbye for them. Because I never went back. But we hear today of young ones who are signing their lives and destinies away just to become famous and wealthy. It's not worth it having money and then you're looking above your shoulders and then you're scared every day. That thing is torture in itself. I was privileged to go with a young artist very close to me. And he was so glad because, one record label in Dubai reached out to him via Instagram and told him they were going to sign him up if they love his music. And it was in my house at that very day. I needed to go somewhere very important, but I said to myself, it would be a disgrace if this boy is within my clan and he goes to sign his destiny away. No, I'm going to go with you to see the people that are signing you up, and then I can go do my own other assignment. On getting there, I could see the countenance of the representative of the label, including their lawyer, that they weren't expecting someone mature, someone who would come and open his eye to come with him. They thought he was just going to come by himself and sign. So I got there and he told them that that's my uncle. He would like to, be present when we are doing the signing and all that. So I asked them questions. Please, can you give me the breakdown of how the sharing formula would go? And they said for every sales and all that, they will get 70%. He gets 30%. No problem, since you're putting all the money down. They said even if he becomes a movie star from the fame of being a musician that they signed him to be, that they would also get 70% of his proceed from the movies and he would get 30. I said, okay. So now I asked them the question. I said, so what is he getting in return? What are you giving to him for starters? They said they are getting him an apartment, getting him a studio, and a car. Okay, so I said, in which area would this apartment be and all that, and the studio? They say actually what they are doing is they are renting a very big space. So the other artists that they are signing will be in one room. He will be in another room, and they will share the studio. I laughed because, I mean, that is just slavery. So I told him, I said, let me just quickly take this to our lawyer, family lawyer, let him read through, and then he would definitely get back. I will definitely get back to you in a few days' time. They were like, no, 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 now. We already told you we are doing this thing today. Blah. I said, well, young man, we can't sign today. He felt like crying and dying that day because he felt like I'm making him lose a lifetime opportunity. But by the time my lawyer saw it, shout out to Sheun Larry Williams. God bless you for saving that guy. So my lawyer now checked through, the the MOU, and he brought out his red pen. Phew, 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 phew. He now said, send it back to them. Tell them to respond to all this. They couldn't. But there was one guy that came who was also to be signed that day. The guy we saw him just going, big boy, happy that he's been, and he signed immediately. So parents, yes, your boy or your girl loves music, your boy is pursuing something, go with them. If you know you've agreed for them to do this, go with them, support them all the way. Don't make them make the mistake of signing their lives away. They don't know what they're signing. They're just happy. They're just glad that they want to become stars, and that's it. Before you know it, you found yourself in deep shit. It's sad that today we're here crying over a 27-year-old boy, but I'm glad that, the world has gotten to know what happens in this industry. I'm glad that it is being revealed to the right people. I pray that Mohbad gets justice and his family gets justice. You understand? I pray. And I want to believe that this will be a lesson for every single person who is, a record label owner and enslaving people. And do not forget, this thing we are complaining of is not only in the music industry. It fools all the industries. It's everywhere in the industries. So please, guys, open your eye down. Don't be too desperate for fame. Do not also forget that there are three kinds of artists in this world. One artist will come, will blow now, and will die, or fame will fall, and it will never rise again. The next artist will be there. He will be working so hard, and at the end of the day, he will blow. Once he blows, he remains relevant till he dies. The last set of artists is the one that will never blow. Why? He is not called to be an artist, but because his friends are artists, or he's seen artists making money, so that's why he's desperate to do that profession. You understand? So he can never blow because he's in the wrong profession. You get? So be sure that you are called for this. Be patient for God who gave you the gift to bless you. My name is Alex Osho. Rest in peace, Mohbad.